This is Chris from thetraderguy.com taking a look at the euro. Now, I looked at this and released a video on YouTube about 5 days ago or something like that, and I was talking about how I thought there could be trouble ahead. And we've had a couple of interesting developments during the day. We have one of the ECB members stating that a 50% basis or 50 basis or 50% rate hike is still on the table. And that, of course, has people running towards the euro. But at the same time, we got the ISM manufacturing PMI numbers coming out on Monday, really weak. So while in a perfect world, that means that the euro is just going to take off to the upside because of the interest rate differential. The reality is a weakening economy in the United States tends to make for a weakening economy everywhere. And if you saw the video the other day, you know that I had an area basically marked out between 110 and 109 or so. And this was an area of interest. We've seen some action here multiple times. And you could even call for 108. And that might have been actually how I had marked it on the chart. But, when you look at this, you can see support, resistance, etc. Support, resistance. Well, we're right in the middle of that. So it should not be a surprise at all to see that we're a bit noisy. Now, simply put, I think if we break above these highs here, we probably test that 110 level. And if we do not, we probably drop to 108. So looking at this on shorter time frames, you can see the 4-hour just slammed right into this. And if you take this chart in a vacuum, just looking at it, you can say, okay, well, it's obvious that we're continuing to fight to go higher. But we did get rejected. Probably worth noting that was the initial spike after the poor PMI numbers out of America. It looked like we were really going to see the dollar get killed, and we gave all of that back up. So this tells me that perhaps the market's starting to worry about a recession, and in that case, the dollar may make a little bit of a comeback. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, it certainly looks as if we drop here a little bit, about 1850 or 1875 or so. Probably start drifting towards 108.50. Probably start drifting towards 108 if we can take out the highs here, this little micro double top at 19 or 109.25. Then we probably have a run towards 110. So when I look at this chart, there's basically two areas that I'm paying the most attention to. It's this area here, and it's going to be this area here. Whichever way we break, I'm aiming for the next big handle. Well, let's see how that plays out. Certainly you can see there's some support here, but the fact that everything's lining up for euro strength and we're just not seeing it, it tells me I think we're finally going to see concerns about recessions, and that's generally pro-dollar because people start looking for ways to protect their wealth.